Whether it's educated or not, somehow people will still fall into all this scam.
790 OCBC customers lost a total of $13.7 million to the scammers. This is by far the most serious phishing scam we have seen involving spoofed SMSs impersonating banks.
Welcome to Mothership Hits the Streets. Have you seen or received these messages before? Recently, there have been many who fell victim to SMS phishing scams in Singapore. What do people on the streets think about these types of scams, and who is responsible when this happens? Let's find out. Have you heard about the recent SMS phishing scam?
Yeah, I think it's all over the news lah.
Yes,
Oh yes.
Yeah, I also have read about it.
from OCBC and even DBS lately. Yeah.
Yes, I did. Yeah, through the paper, through social media, and I've experienced one also myself.
Can you share more with us?
It's very scary. Yeah, because all the savings will be gone overnight.
What are your thoughts about it?
Well, I think nowadays the scammer are leveling up their strategy, their tactics.
I think I could actually fall for it if I don't read up on the news, etc.
I think for those who are being scammed because they trust the banks or whatever financial institutions, but of course the scammers will make use of this trust and make it into a mistrust.
It's the convenience that we all wanted, right? Then, but this has become a loophole. Yeah, so the scammer is making use of this. It's good money, right?
Which party do you think is responsible when these types of scams happen?
Objectively speaking lah, so I think would be the consumer, because it's really their responsibility.
Scammers. Scammers.
I mean, of course, I hope that the banks because they look so real, so authentic, and in fact, within the SMS, the same chat.
It's also the bank's duty to, secure whatever that is needed to.
The bank is just a financial institution, but they can't always give 100% assurance to everyone because at the end of the day, it's the end user.
Sure, I think the bank is really out of goodwill to provide a payout to these victims. I feel like they're doing it to actually protect their reputation as well.
Everybody have a role to play in this. The government bodies, they are constantly trying to up their level as well, corresponding to the scammers. Unless we all don't want the convenience and start queuing up at each branch, right? Yeah.
Which demographics do you think will most likely be the victims of these phishing scams?
Maybe the elders.
They press into the link, they don't know what is it.
What my mom always say was she cannot really read, so she won't fall into it because she won't even know how to press the link.
I think for me, I will feel that all ages, except for the young kids, I think so.
I see a lot of even managers and educated people also get scams. Whether it's educated or not, somehow people will still fall into all this scam because they look too legit.
They're not using social engineering other than the technical skill they have. Right, yeah.
Scammers also upskill their level already. Yeah.
Have you guys received dubious SMSs before?
Yeah, yes, we do. Yes.
But normally I'll just block them.
Okay.
Yeah, I think those really genuine ones will find other means to reach you.
If they're really looking for us, they will make a few attempts. However, having said that, the scammers also do that, right?
Betting, yes. Would you like to take a loan or you want to bet on soccer or things like that? Yeah. In fact, I just deleted an SMS. Yeah, delete and block.
I will get calls and then I'll ignore them. When the real bank call, I also ignore them.
Oh, so you basically just ignore everyone lah?
Yeah, that's the problem right now. Yeah.
Do you personally know anyone who encountered or fell prey to these phishing scams?
I've experienced one also myself.
Can you share more with us?
Yeah, I actually received, it was a SMS actually saying that I overlooked on my court date and I was supposed to attend court. I was thinking for 2 minutes whether, did I do anything wrong? Did I blah, 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 and I didn't. So straight away I called that particular number and it sounded very foreign to me because the person didn't say Singapore Police Force. I was contemplating when I heard the operator on the phone. They told me that, you're supposed to attend court this morning at 9 a.m. but you overlooked. I said, no, I didn't receive any letter. If you don't pay the fine now through the pay now or whatever, we will have to proceed and police will come and catch you, blah, blah, blah. And then I was panicked at the same time. I was reluctant whether should I be panicking or not. So what I did was I told them that I'm going to put on the phone and I called the court itself And so lucky that the court told me that it's a scam going on at that particular day. It was like, not only me, there were several other people that I was going through the same thing. Yeah.
Yes. This is the recent OCBC's saga, the scam. It's actually a distant relative lah. So, of course, she did not tell her mother lah. So this was shared by my cousin. Now that OCBC say will refund, so I think she's sleeping well already.
What are some signs of a phishing scam?
So recently, I think banks, there are a lot of like check the URL.
They are duplicating whatever appearance of the same website, right? It takes very careful eyes to look at it.
If bank need verification, they will call me. Yeah, even Lazada, I don't click on the links. I mean, I will go to the app itself rather than through all these links.
If there's a need for OTP, then I will just step back and say, hey, is there really a need for this info? If not, I'll just quickly delete the message and I'll just stop doing whatever that's required.
Because usually the phishing scams will come in the way of acknowledgement, so you have to be aware about it, as now technology is ever changing.
OCBC should, however, have responded faster and more robustly at the first sign of the scams, which the bank had picked up in early December. Whether the banks can do more to mitigate the risk of such scams, to how the telco infrastructure, enforcement actions and consumer education can be enhanced to deal with this growing problem. The breadth of the issues raised underscore that we need to take an ecosystem approach to strengthen our collective defense against phishing scams and scams in general. Everyone in this ecosystem must play their part.